Welcome back to season 2 of 149.
Also known as The Block. You guys know the deal. Pull up a chair and get ready to listen and chat with us.
And, pull up some cups and sip with us as well if you want.
Today we've made this before, a mojito, but today we're doing a mango flavor.
Yeah, we're spicing it up today.
We yesterday went out to Havana Social, which is a restaurant that we go to in the city, and had amazing mojitos.
Yeah.
So today I really made it around too.
It tasted like juice. It was a sleeper. And the whole time I was like...
We were really concerned and almost told the waiter that there was no alcohol in our pitcher.
And then I started feeling a little nice.
And then we realized we were wrong.
Alright, so you guys know the deal, how to make mojitos, but
For those who don't remember,
for our 2 fans that don't...
our die-hard remembering, subscribing fans, we'll show you again.
We'll show you again, alright. So there's a process to doing it. You can't just like chug everything all in the thing because then it's gonna taste nasty.
Should I get you some ice?
No, the ice is right there.
Ah.
Let's pull out my cup.
We got some mint.
We got some mint. And we're gonna do it the Cuban way. We're gonna make it clap.
Erwin is married to a Cuban, so he learned how to clap very well. Wow, that smells great.
Yeah.
We live next to a Key Food, and the mint sells. And we know everyone in our neighborhood is not making mojitos.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
I wonder what they use the mint for.
Yeah, we've been trying to figure that out.
If you guys know what else people use mint for, let us know, because all we do is mojitos.
That's true.
But the mint sells out.
Alright, so we're gonna grab the mint, clap, grab a lime. Sorry for those who are hearing the clanks.
Squeeze.
We use one. Nah, but
Yeah.
that one's good. And then we muddle it a little bit, just a little bit.
Squish. Squish.
You're not supposed to use the stem, but I use the stem because,
Here we are.
because I forgot to remove the stem earlier. Then we put the sugar.
We tend to use granulated brown sugar.
That's the best one. And then we're gonna use the mystery spoon.
The mystery spoon. Our spoons and forks tend to get lost. We have less. It takes a while to find them. I used to take them to work. I don't anymore, so I don't know. It's not me. But this spoon
Just appeared.
just appeared around the time that we had Sister Week, so we don't know if it came from Erwin's sister, Sandra.
It came from a child. It could have been Jeremy's kid. It could have been Sharon and Mo's kid.
Could have been Sandra's kid.
Could have been Sandra's kid.
I'm not sure.
We have spoons.
We didn't need a new baby spoon.
We don't have, yeah, I guess we have a baby spoon now for those who...
Now we have a baby spoon.
Okay.
It's like a ice cream sundae spoon, is what I look at it like.
Alright, okay, now. Next we put, it has to be Bacardi Superior. Don't use Cruisin', don't use cheap rum. It's just use
the Bacardi
the
Superior.
Bacardi Superior. Like the taste is different. Normally use a jigger, but I'm a pro. So normally like you count by like 1,000s. Like
Yeah.
you say 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
Okay.
And it for each 1,000 is 1 ounce. I didn't count. I just
LOL.
I mean, for those on YouTube, that looks pretty even, right? Look at that. Look at that. That's eyeballing, Teals.
Perfect.
Okay, now we put the ice. After you put,
After all that?
yeah, after that you fill it up all the way to the top with ice. Don't be stingy with the ice. Just fill it up all the way to the top. Don't forget to give Violet a piece of ice.
You want to give me these? There you go, Violet?
Our dogs are ice addicts.
Just to say the least.
Here, can you take her out?
Yeah.
I got the big chunks of ice, so I'm gonna struggle for a bit.
I was looking for something that I wanted to talk about later. But it's fine.
Did you put something on?
Yeah, I just said it out loud.
Oh, sorry. Did not hear you. I was struggling with the ice cube. And then you put the Clear Choice.
That's our favorite soda mixer.
Yeah, people use soda. What's it called again? I don't know.
They usually use like tonic or club soda.
Club soda. That's what people use. Club soda. But
Yeah.
it's bland.
And they happen to sell this at Duane Reade's and Walgreens.
Yep.
They also sell it at our local Key Food.
They have.
So
Not sponsored, by the way.
not sponsored, but it's really the best option. It's Clear Choice what is it, kiwi lime or key lime?
Key lime.
Key lime.
You can use Sprite too. Key lime is basically Sprite.
If you're gonna use Sprite, you also definitely need some tonic.
If it tastes too bitter or too
Syrupy.
just add tonic water. For some reason, it just balances it out for me personally.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna splash some of this concentrate mango.
Yeah. Flavor.
Just a splash. Oh, I thought I was gonna spill it for a second.
It's very thick.
Yes, it is. So now that the drinks are done, well, you can stir it up a little bit too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Straws up in here.
All right. So this is the boring part of hearing our drink making.
Why is it boring? I'm happy. It tastes great.
Tastes great. The boring part is making it. The fun part is drinking it.
Well, if we can make it quicker next time, it'll be a nice reel.
Yeah,
It'll
no.
be ready, go. 1, 2, 3.
We'll figure. We'll do editing magic for that.
Editing magic.
And
Oh, you took a.
I like,
Straw.
people actually throw another mint on top. I hope mint not poisonous for dogs.
It's not.
Oh, enjoy me. There you go.
Thank you.
Cheers. So we're gonna dedicate this episode of the block to two special little ladies. They're in Miami, and their names are
Jasmine and Aya,
Maridueña.
my little sisters, both under the age of 12.
I think 10 and 8.
Not quite, but ignore the dogs. They just get excited for Jasmine and Aya. We
Delilah.
are excited. The gate is closed. They're a little bit mad about that. And we're excited to be able to have an episode that is kid friendly, fully.
Yeah, so there will be no adult conversations here.
You know, season 2,
Adult language.
we're reevaluating our audience.
Our,
We're noticing who listens and who doesn't.
our audience,
And
that one person.
it's more valuable to us to have them listen than the rest of y'all who don't listen. So,
It's true.
here we are.
So,
We recently had Sister Month or Sister Week.
Sister Week. It was during Easter.
Yeah, leading up to Easter. So, Sandra, Irwin's sister, came and stayed with us the week and a half before Easter with her son,
With her son,
with our nephew, Bash. And so we had lots of
Sebastian.
Sebastian. We had lots of sister time. We hung out here. They had got along and hung out with the dogs. We went to my mom's house for Easter.
We had a
His
barbecue.
sister came and hung out with my sisters that are here in New York. It was really fun.
Yep.
We got lots of nice pictures. And then the weekend following Easter, we went to Miami
Yeah.
to see my sisters in Miami.
So it was all within a week.
We had seen all of our sisters in a week.
So we dedicated that week to Sister Week.
And so our delays for filming were both tiredness, sisters, family, Easter, travel,
Sickness.
being sick for a week or two after all of that.
My supervisor went on vacation, so I had the morning shift.
Full time, yeah. It was lots was happening. So we took a month or so. Reset.
So, yeah, we decided to just skip on to season 2.
Yeah.
Since
I mean,
since
who's gonna clock us?
it's true.
It's up to us.
Yeah, we're doing this for our family. Our family listens to most of it. Like
It's true. It's true.
And Ramos.
So that's what's been going on. Other things that are going on. As most of you know, I am a doctor. I'm a resident.
Don't you hate when they say, "What kind of doctor are you?"
I get that a lot.
A lot.
I'm a family medicine doctor. What's that? I see kids, I see adults, I see women who need reproductive health services. I see everyone in the office setting, the clinic setting. But this past, I'm 2 weeks into a month of delivering babies. So I'm currently, not today, tomorrow, and on and off, I'm on call for delivering any babies that come to our clinic site and need to be delivered. So,
Babies.
means I'm home when babies aren't coming.
Yeah, she's home majority of the time, so she gets to.
I've been catching up on home things.
Yeah, the apartment's finally.
Tip top.
It took forever. We were both slacking.
We were in a slump of cleaning and getting things together.
I'm sure everybody who's listening or all our friends are guilty of just letting their home fall apart. You know.
I appreciate Sandra, your sister, sending the memes or the posts that say no one was supposed to work full time in a 2-family household. Houses are clean because one person works and the other person manages the home.
That's true.
When you're both working full time, nobody's there to do it. So I appreciate that.
And we appreciate
Recognition.
all our sisters.
Yes.
My sister saying that meme and Dolly's sisters for helping.
Milani and Jocelyn do come over because the last almost year after Nam passing, after me being chief resident, it got really hard for me to keep up with 6 to 8 dogs. So Jocelyn and Milani really helped out in helping us maintain the home.
I come home, like no shredded paper, just moldings being torn up off the walls. Cause why do puppies destroy moldings? We don't know. They probably think there's mice back there or something.
They know that those old wires are meant to go.
For those who don't know, apartments used to be like wired, like cable and phone line especially. There used to be these little boxes on the molding that used to connect to Con Ed, I think it was. And then there was that one house phone. Our house phone was right there. We had 2, one in the kitchen and one right there in that wall. So those are the 2. Then cordless phones came and,
Revolutionized.
and now, Apple Watches and.
We both stopped wearing our Apple Watch.
Well, the thing was, I saw something on YouTube the other day that said.
What?
They said a man or person who has a watch or owns a watch, their time belongs to another person.
Huh.
Because you're always looking at time because you have to be somewhere because, work, school. Basically, it's not your time to do what you want to do. So, I value time more than anything.
And we both do.
Yeah, because it's something you can't
That's why
buy
we outsource.
more of. You can't gain more time.
I used to, not very much, but there was a time where I thought about feeling guilty about outsourcing responsibilities, meaning buying a robot vacuum, asking for help cleaning.
Took my job.
But we both value time so much that was never an issue. We decided our time is valuable.
Yeah.
And so we will do it with it what we can.
So yeah, so that's why
That's
I
what stopped
cut.
wearing it?
Yeah, that's why I stopped wearing it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wear it again, just because it tracks all my steps, and I used to outstep everybody in the whole crew.
I think, doesn't your phone track your steps too?
Yeah, but it's not like accurate.
I think it is. You said to have your phone in your pocket all the time.
That phone's,
I
like,
also
flowing all over the place.
stopped wearing my watch only within the last month. And that's because
Cause me and you are
it
sync.
dies.
Cause we're in sync.
Because we're in sync and because my watch died. It's so old.
You
And
have
I
the
don't
second
know
series.
that I
Right?
need a new one. I mean, I will wear it again if I have a new one. But it just, the battery life is very terrible. And so,
For those who aren't married or in the beginning of a relationship, that's her dropping a hint.
no, that is me saying don't. Erwin already said he's going to get me a new one for graduation from residency. And I think this is me telling him I don't want a new one. I don't want a new one.
Still getting her one.
I don't want a new one. I'm not wearing it. You're not wearing it. Why would I want a new one?
It has become an issue at work. When I was at work, I run on a schedule.
Huh.
And I think the other day, I didn't realize that I was running out of time because I was just like, well, yeah, I was just walking, casually, wiping sinks, the water fountains, and then I'm like, and I'm like, oh God, I only have 15 minutes.
Oh no.
It's because I have to change
So
my
you
clothes.
can wear your watch again. You also technically before all of this stopped wearing it because your band was so old and you hated your band.
I still hate my band.
I have no problems with my watch besides the fact that it dies halfway through the day. I don't think I want a new one.
I kind of enjoyed it because I'm able to change my songs, control the volume.
Okay, so you get one. I don't want one. For my graduation, you can pay off my debt.
All right, people. Share, like, subscribe, so that this channel could get monetized and I
Can
could
help pay off my debt.
pay off for debt.
Being a doctor is not all that people think it's cracked up to be. You do not become instantly rich. You are actually a different form of the working class. Children of millionaires do not say they want to be a doctor unless they love helping people. They know otherwise that is not where you go to get rich. And so I'm doing it because I love helping people. And that does not make me rich. I am in my last 3 months of residency. I'm so excited to no longer be a resident and get my hours back.
Yeah, how much? 2 more weeks? 3?
A month.
1 month.
1 month.
I've been there from day -1.
Yes, before I knew I wanted to be a doctor, you were there. You were there.
I was there. I'm still here.
And so we are very excited.
I've been waiting. I'm a patient man.
Yes. I am not doing what a lot of people are doing, which is graduating residency. For those of you who don't know the scheme of things, you can look it up, but college, medical school, residency, and then you either decide on fellowship or becoming an attending.
So when you're a resident, you're basically a baby doctor.
You're you are a doctor,
You're a baby.
but you are a baby
with training
doctor.
wheels. There, that's what it is.
A doctor with training wheels. You have someone supervising all of your work legally.
Yep.
But I've been a doctor for 3 years, in case those are confused. I have been a doctor.
Yeah. Now that she's graduating, people are like, "You're finally a doctor."
Like, no. I've been a doctor with supervision, but I've been a doctor. Definitely worked my butt off, so I've been a doctor. But I've decided not to become an attending or a supervising senior doctor next year. Decided to push our agony 1 more year, become a fellow, do a fellowship. I'm getting an extra year of training in addiction medicine. Addiction is a real problem, not just in New York City, but especially in New York City.
I think Philadelphia has it worse.
Yeah, the U.S. especially, but New York definitely has that problem.
Yep.
So that's what I'm going to be doing next year. An extra year of learning how to
Have
help.
you working with the
manage.
homeless?
Not specifically. I'll just be working with New York City in general. So I will see what I can do to offer help and figure out what resources there are. For me, the biggest thing is figuring out what there is to offer in the city.
So that's my wife. She cares. Then she's a doctor. Just she cares before.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. What my personal statement for the fellowship mentioned. I have been looking through our old stuff, and I found like my journal entry. I don't even journal, but I found a little journal from like 10, 12 years ago, and it mentioned being in the subway. I didn't take the subway often back then, and seeing a homeless person. Just seeing them and that they were in need.
Or just
I think they were just in need, and I was someone who was sheltered and took the car with my mom. Rarely took the train growing up. Now I take it all the time, but at that point I was just like, oh my gosh, here's this homeless person on the train, and they look in distress, and people are looking at them funny and laughing at them, or like look at them weird.
well, I don't know what part of New York you was. Nobody laughs at homeless people. We
Not
kinda-
laugh. They were judging them. You could tell they were judging them, and so.
Maybe tourists, but
I mean, not even, but you know how I am. I see someone homeless anywhere, and I'm like, babe, do you not have any money? Do you have coins? Do you have dollars? Can we give them anything?
I literally, like, any cash I get, like, for example, let's say I pay for something and somebody gives me cash, I, like, whatever the cash is, whatever the amount, I just give to Dahlia. And she, you know, to give out to the homeless. When she drives, she pulls over, she gives them $1. Here
I
and
mean,
there.
we know some impressive people. One of my dad's friends, I don't know about now, but in the past,
The sandwich with the water
used to
bottle.
have like a package in the trunk or whatever, have packages of like
Care package.
socks, apple, maybe a sandwich, a water bottle. You give that out. That would be my ideal if I could just have that. We're not in a place where we could do that yet, but
Because he, I think he used to be homeless, right?
yeah, he's
So yeah, so he knows that.
He knew what you need. You definitely needed socks.
Yeah, you need socks. Like
You
a lot of
gotta
them-
preserve your feet. A
Yeah.
lot of homeless people end up losing their toes, their feet, because it's really hard to have good shoes, good care.
I'm one of the unlucky people that can't not have socks on all the time.
I mean, you understand how important they are.
Yeah, but I struggle with that. With the athlete's foot.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
We talked about it. There are many reasons. We don't have to get too into it, but there are many reasons people end up losing toes, feet, things like that.
diabetes, infection.
Infection,
Can you lose it from
diabetes.
gout?
Not particularly, but if your feet are swollen from gout for like months and months and months and months and months, I guess potentially you're at higher risk for infection.
So we could change the subject, but before we change the subject, I'm
Yeah.
gonna mention to all my friends, family, go visit your doctor annually at least once a year,
At least.
and the dentist twice a year. Come on.
Yes, 100%.
Like I do it because I take advantage of my insurance.
Yeah.
My insurance company probably hates me because I used to.
I know,
Like,
I know your schedule for you.
after Nam's passing, I've kind of like
Step back.
I started being responsible. I was going back to dentist.
I have to reschedule it for you on that day.
Yeah. I got sick. I had the flu recently. Horrible flu.
Yeah.
I
That was rough.
let me tell a story. It's one of those crazy stories where because I went to work, and as soon as I got home, I laid in bed, like with chills. The train ride was like like I've never felt like I was in that train for so long. Like time slowed down, and I was having chills. I looked like a homeless, like you know, like I looked like I was having an episode. Like if you saw me, you would have thought that I was crazy.
Oh.
Because I was having chills, I was sweating, I was like fidgeting the whole time, and people were looking at me, but it was because I was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing
You
was,
were unwell.
yeah. So as soon as I got home, I laid down, which was a big mistake because I was hungry, and she just asked me Lonnie to cook. She was here.
Could ask her for anything.
Yeah, so I could ask her, just please feed me. And the thing was that you said you was gonna order me food, but that means I had to get up and get the food. And I
Delivery.
physically couldn't get up.
Yeah, that was rough.
But I pulled out all the strength I had, and I was able to fry an egg.
Oh no.
I ate, and this was around 5 p.m. in the afternoon.
I wasn't gonna be home till like 7.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't even remember anything after that. I passed out after I ate the egg, and
Maybe 7:30.
I woke up at 4 in the morning to go to work.
No, like at 8. I got home at like 8. I got home, you were in bed, shivering, chills,
Sweating.
and wouldn't wake up. No, and just let you sleep.
I wasn't even medicated. I didn't have no tea. I didn't have no Theraflu, no nothing.
Yeah, you were just really not feeling good.
Yeah, I felt horrible. But I woke up, and the thing with these is like you get these flashes of like sickness.
Yeah, like you would feel better for a little bit. You'd get up, do things
So-
quick.
I was lucky enough to have that energy to get to work. I normally I will call, like, I don't call out that much.
No, you don't.
But Leroy, my supervisor, was on vacation.
Right. So you
And
really didn't want to call out.
So the school has to open through me. There's no other person that can open it. I could call my boss, but then, to be honest, I don't even. He's new to like to
The
the
school.
building, so I don't even think he knows how to turn anything on in the school. And I mustered enough energy. Is mustard?
Yeah.
Mustard.
Yeah, you didn't know you mustered enough energy.
Energy to
Because you got really sick Monday night. Tuesday you said I gotta go
Sunday.
in.
Remember, I didn't go to my appointment because it's Sunday.
Sunday night. That's true, Sunday. Monday you went in, you did what you had to do. Tuesday, you had to go in one more day. Did what you had to do, just turn on the school and tried to recover.
Yeah,
Wednesday you had to call out.
I was
You
so
really-
lucky. Like when I mean I was lucky. Normally when I open up the school, like they like whatever needs to be done, like they like, oh, you know, there's a spill, something broke, something, you know.
Right.
So I have to, like, you know, delivery, just things happen throughout the whole school throughout the day.
Yeah.
But I got lucky, and for those 2 days, I wasn't bothered not once. No calls, no nothing. I don't know if they noticed I was sick.
They might have. They're very observant.
I
Colleagues,
I was hiding.
coworkers. No, but they are in tune with what's up.
Yeah, and I was kind of like normally I have energy when I'm walking around.
Yeah.
I was like,
No, but you were able to take Wednesday off and recover.
so that was my like the time why we couldn't film as well.
It wasn't this week, that was last.
This was last week.
Yeah, that was definitely a barrier.
Yeah, so like, well, I'm glad we took a break because we were able to,
Recharge, come back fresh.
and now that I have this down packed pretty much.
And our dog BB, the mascot, is so excited to be back here. She has been dying to sit up at the bar.
And well, she was also at grandma's house for a bit.
She doesn't really. We don't sit at the bar often. We don't just come and sit at the bar.
No, we don't.
We sit in bed, we sit on the couch, but we don't sit at the bar much.
No.
Maybe when friends come over, but we're also at that age where friends don't come over as much.
Yeah, everybody paired off and
They found their lobster pair, and
they found their lobster.
so BB, Bio Violet, has been dying to sit up here at the bar and hang out with us. So today she was very excited to come back and join us. Right, Bio?
I'll speak of Phoebe.
Phoebe!
That's Pam.
Yeah, I know.
She named her daughter. Pam is an art teacher
An art teacher
from Millennium High School.
in New York City.
She follows me on Instagram, so
Ah,
she'll probably listen to the podcast one day.
hi Pam.
Hi,
Congrats.
Pam. Congratulations.
Mom of 2.
Mhm.
Not 2 under 2.
Huh?
2 under 2 or no?
Yeah.
2 under 2?
I think yeah.
That's tough.
Well, I don't know. The pandemic always throws everything off.
Oh,
So he.
her little boy might be older than 2. She's got 2. She's busy.
Everybody's popping babies out.
Yeah, everyone's popping babies out. I got my. We went to Easter at the family's house in Long Island. I got to meet my cousin Melissa, who is 11 months younger than me. I met her son for the first time.
Melissa's younger than you?
11 months younger
I
than me.
thought she was older than you this whole time.
I'm January, she's December. Sorry, same year, but January, December.
It's one of those complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Capricorns.
But I got to meet her son, who I had not met since he was born. He's not 1 yet, but he's turning 1 next month.
James.
James, what a good name.
You know, he say James, my son. James, my son.
What?
Jameson.
So I got to meet him.
They're Irish, by the way.
We got to meet him. Yeah, he's a half Irish baby. So that's cute. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Jameson.
But some of my aunts at that event didn't know that I had 8 dogs.
Oh yeah.
We hadn't been with the whole Peruvian side of my family, which we used to see at least annually. But since COVID,
More than annually.
but
Yeah.
since COVID, we hadn't seen them in like quite a while.
Yeah, actually.
I hadn't seen any of them since COVID, I don't think.
No.
So at that time, they asked me, do we have 3 dogs? And we said, no, we have 8.
And they thought we were joking.
And they did not understand. But I also then pointed them to my arm to indicate that I have
An
a
armpit.
form of, I have an armpit and I have an arm, but that I have something called an explanon, which will decide when I am ready to have human children. And that is not yet.
Not yet.
So, to be determined. 8 dogs is definitely something. Aya texted me, my sister texted me on Mother's Day and said Happy Mother's Day. I appreciate that, Aya, because I definitely work on taking care of these 8 dogs.
It's not easy being cheesy. As you're talking about human babies,
Human babies.
Violet just like goes, don't do it.
I'm a human baby.
Are you a human baby?
You're a human baby.
You want to show everybody how to do high fives?
High five. Come on, high five.
Oh, you have to look away.
Get lower your hand, baby.
Oh, sorry. I'll have it in your face. She's like, what is that? Yep, come, give me, yep. Well, I guess she's camera shy. She normally does it like,
She would do it. She just needs a minute. She's
oh, there she
there we
goes.
go.
Hi. She's a little delayed.
What else do we got for these guys?
For season 2, we're not like throwing, fireworks or anything.
No.
No.
We decided if you want to listen, you'll listen.
Yeah, that's true.
And we decided we've got a lot of things going on, so we'll do this when we can.
But we will. I'm not gonna stop doing this because
It's fun.
I actually enjoy doing this. Like, and then I don't know who's listening.
Right.
And
We have people listening from like way out of state.
yeah, we have people in Peru.
Well, yes, also that. But some weird states too.
Yeah, somebody in Albany.
Albany?
Albany.
We like to do this. I think
I love doing it. It's just, I think setting it up. Is the big like. I need an intern.
It's really important to have a hobby. So, Jasmine, I know you're watching this.
Yes.
Whatever your hobby is going to be, you might not know for 10 years, but it's really important to have a hobby.
Yeah.
All of our friends who are 25 and older, if you don't have a hobby, find one. When you're 60, 70, you need something to do, even when you retire.
Yeah, I've gotten back into buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
And one of your things to do is that. The other thing is to make podcasts.
I do podcasts.
I would like to paint. I imagine when I'm not in training, I will paint more.
I like to also make memes.
Yeah, you haven't made them lately, but you love making memes.
I make memes. I make I Photoshop stuff. It's fun.
Yeah. Find things you love to do.
Yeah, I collect bottles.
Yeah, I bought
I have a lot of
things
them,
like
actually.
chess. I'm looking to get into chess with this guy. If I can get him into it.
I'm not a chess guy.
You're gonna be a chess guy.
I'm a duelist.
We're gonna keep the board up there by the TV when we decide to save the moves for the next day.
And I'm gonna put a trap card under it.
threatening me.
It's not a threat.
It's a threat. Alright, baby?
For those who don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh card, Yu-Gi-Oh, a trap card is what it is. It's a trap. What was that? I forgot the captain name from Star Wars. The general. It's a trap.
Oh god. How did you forget his name?
I forgot. I could tell you probably his species if I think about it, but I can't tell you his name. I was thinking of like shortening these podcasts.
Episodes?
Yeah, just the episodes. Like, we've been doing an hour because we enjoy ourselves, But I think we're gonna wrap it up for today.
That sounds good to me. I think you're
Join,
getting a call actually.
join us. I know that's why I was wrapping up.
No, but I think we really enjoy doing this. This is
Yeah.
fun. We get a time to just sit and talk. We happen to be
Any
tired often, so
any last minute advice or
visit a doctor once a year. You said it earlier.
go to
That
the
was a really
dentist?
good piece of advice. I've seen people who haven't seen doctors in many years, and it's okay, but it's really important to see someone once a year.
All right, well.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
Alcohol technically is not good for you. A glass of wine a night is not actually good for you. So if you care about your health, you don't need alcohol. Good night, guys.
And don't forget to tip your bartender.